Hey, welcome back to Evil's Comics, and I got an AOK from my buddy ChopnDrop2013. There will be a link to my guide down below, of course. This came relatively real quick. Chop, I think in one of the comments on my videos, he told me that he had a surprise coming, and yes, it is. It was a surprise, and I think it came really quickly. He had an issue with I think my apartment, but it came back, and we have it. I'm not gonna spend too much talk. I did that the first time, and I ran out of battery. This is actually take number 2. I've covered up our addresses, but luckily the first time I was doing this, I spent so long talking, I wasn't even able to do any of the unboxing, so it kind of worked out. Might not even need this. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday. I haven't done a lot of being outside today. I had to run some errands, trying to catch up on socializing, and I did have a friend stop by that was unexpected. It was nice. I never did. That's my best friend, a D-Boy 504 TV. He never comes by. So it was nice to have a visitor over here at Evil's Dungeon, Then I'm gotta get the bigger knife. Gotta get the bigger knife. I know this is entertaining, just seeing me cutting into this box, right? Alright. Now he has this, it's in a post office sealant, but inside he has sent it in a Gemini. Ooh, and I got a note. I love notes. And that's everything that was in there. Alright, it says, and I was reading it real quick to make sure it wasn't like anything I'm not supposed to, but it says, Mike, hey man, thank you so much for all your support. I truly appreciate it. These are some books I thought you'd appreciate and enjoy. Just say thank you for being a great friend. Nothing but love and respect. And he signed it Daniel ChopnDrop2013. And then he actually drew me Evil's Comics, and I'm definitely using that. I'm always looking for. I don't have a lot of artistry friends and stuff like that, so anything with evil is kind of nice. All right, so let's get to it. The main meat of the video, let's per se. Let's see. I got one tab, 2 tabs. All right. I don't even know yet. Alright. Okay. And pull tab inside. Chop does know how to pack. It looks like everything came nice. And if you know anything about a Gemini, or you don't know a Gemini, these are mailers designed to ship comic books. They are very convenient. They are very inexpensive because it's just cardboard. And as you can see, it's like a nice little pouch on the inside. As long as there's some love and thought into shipping comics, it is not that hard, because even if you don't have a Gemini, there's ways around it, take some cardboard and, some padding, it's not that incredibly hard. I do love all the extra effort that Chop has put into this, the extra bubble wrap. Look at how simple, and look, if you don't know, painter's tape is a comic's best friend, because as you can see, painter's tape just pulls off. Now there has been issues. I mean, and painter's tape works, and different colors of painter tape it works. Like you can see right there, there's some green. But there is a temperature. You know, I mean, it is glue. And I know down here in Texas, especially in Houston, where I'm at, it is very hot. Alright, so without looking. Okay. I'm just gonna show you what he sent me. Now he did reveal that I think it's predominantly DC. I am a big DC fan. I love all comic books in general, and I mean to me that it's free comics. You know what I'm saying? I mean he didn't have to do this. That's what an AOK is. For if you don't know what an AOK is, an AOK is an act of kindness. I mean, how cool is that, right? So I'm excited. Let's get to it. First up, we got. I don't even know. Catwoman number 22, and I do not have a lot of Catwoman. I do read most of the Bat family, but for some reason, I don't know. I just I buy her when she does like tie into the main stories. Like I picked up her Future State stuff. I picked up her events during the Joker War, and I think of the wedding stuff. But it's kind of like sporadic when I have Catwoman, so I don't have a lot of Catwoman. Alright, next covering, and I see maybe a kitty? Because I do have my LCD screen facing me, but it is very small. Ooh, alright. And this I do not have either. I do have the first issue, but I don't have the second issue, and I definitely don't have this cover. This is Future State Catwoman number 2, and I love that cover. I read this. I don't even know if this is in the comic. I don't remember her having that outfit, but that is dope. That's fucking that's cool. Look, it got me to curse. Next step, and okay. I know what that is. I don't know what this is yet. I think I do. This is Batgirl. Yes, this is Batgirl number 47 from the Joker War. And I might have this one because I do have all the Joker War, but I'm not sure if I actually have this variant. I will have to double check. If not, it will go out to someone's AOK, you know. There's nothing wrong with a double or a triple in my and I do know what this is, man. This is looks like both. It's like a Wonder Girls like mini poster, and I think this is the Punchline mini poster. Thank you very much. Like free posters, heck yeah. Alright, next up, and I think it's Batgirl from what I can see. Yes, Batgirl number 46, and I know I don't have this cover. Now I might have this book, but I know I don't have a lot of in-Huckley covers, and I do like that. For some reason, I am a big fan of anime and manga, but I don't know, it's something like in my brain, like I'm not a big fan of them crossing over. Now, if it's specifically something anime or manga, I'm for, but I do like that. You know, but I mean, she does have like her face. She does have more of an anime style, to me, kind of appearance. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, you know, when I go buy comics, I usually go for like specific, my taste in kind. I don't know. All right. I see Justice League. I like that. Ooh, I don't have any of this, but this is Legion of Superheroes number 11. It's a variant cover, but I don't have anything of the Legion of Superheroes. It's not to say that I wouldn't normally pick it up, but I think it was dropping at a time I was already picking up a lot of DC. But I am a big fan of anything DC, so I mean it will be looked at by evil's eyes. All right. Talking in third person. I love talking in third person. It's so fun. I don't have this Wonder Woman number 41. I have been collecting Wonder Woman recently because of Infinity Frontier. She is like the main star of DC currently, and she deserves every bit of it. It's been Flash for like the last 3 major events: Flashpoint, DC 52, Rebirth. It keeps going. But this is the first time in history that I can think of where Wonder Woman was like the main star of an event and an ongoing event. That I mean, we still haven't revealed Wonder Woman's whole plot because she is currently now a main god, or kind of. I don't know. But I love that cover, and I'm not sure it says Finch, so. I have no idea what this is. Looks like Ruby. Ruby, Justice League Ruby. Oh no, this is just Ruby #1. Now that I can dig. I passed on the like Ruby versus Justice League, but I do like Ruby the main series, and if this is really the #1, that's extra cool because it's like, you know, key issue. And I did watch the anime series. I watched it because of Rooster Teeth, and they have their logo up here. But I was a big fan of the red and blue, the Halo. I'm a big Halo fan. I don't talk about it a lot, but I do enjoy the main meat of the story that the Halo's mythos is. You know, they've developed for that game. It's one of the games that I'm wishing eventually we get a major motion picture, because I think it's a, you know, for non-gamers, I think it's just a really fun story. But that's kind of what got me into Rooster Teeth, so I started watching Ruby just because of them, and I actually enjoyed it. Now, I'm not a big fan of the Justice League mixing, and I don't know, that's kind of weird. I do know this cover, but it's Batman #92. And if I'm not mistaken, this might be the first appearance of the designer. This is the basic. This is like one of the first issues of the Joker War leading up to the Joker War. I know I have this issue, but I'm not sure if I bought the A or I don't know. But I love me some Batman, and I actually really dug the whole designer. I mean, I told Chop it's a review that I would like to do, but I'm not a big fan of rereading comic books. If I've already read it, I've kind of have, you know, a really good memory of what went down and stuff like that. But I review comics, right, and I haven't been doing YouTube forever, so there's a lot of big stories that, you know, some people out there haven't heard or didn't get the, you know, haven't had the experience of reading the comic or something like that. And Joker War I really enjoyed. I thought it was a really good storyline, especially for a Batman storyline. And in being an event series, it was really good, especially all the tie-ins. Alright, so last comic. What we got? I don't know. I see Batman. #91. Now this one I don't know. Because I would have to go check. I might not have 91. You might have got one that I don't have, because there were some times where it was like, because this was going on like at the beginning of the real event that we were going through, the pandemic, and there were just some books that were really hard to get or were pushed back, or you know, and going through the whole change of like Diamond and all that whole story that we had with DC. Because before, I used to pick up DC books on Wednesday just like everybody else in the world, and now it's shifted to Tuesday that I get DC, and then I get Marvel and everything else. So there are a couple of issues that I just kind of missed, that either they just kind of, in my recollection, never came out, because I know two that and they piss me off, man. It's one of those things, like, I hype up Marvel, but I never had that issue with Marvel, not yet, not that I know of, where I missed out comics. They said they were going to be released and they weren't, but DC has done it a couple times, and a specific title was the Hell Arisen. I had issues 1 and 2, and to this date I still do not have issues 3 and 4, and now they have stated that issue 3 is Punchline's main you know, first appearance. It really pisses me off, because I bought all Punchlines first. You know, I'm a big Punchline fan. I'm a big Joker fan, so anybody tied to the Joker, I'm kind of a huge push for. But I really did enjoy Punchline, so it was kind of nerve-wracking. And it wasn't just those books. There was a couple other books where it was like they had issues with their distribution, and it wasn't like, oh, well, we didn't get a notice being fans, like, oh, well, these books were pushed back this week, they'll come out next week. No, my comic book shops got them on like random days, like Saturdays, and Sundays. So by the time we were even told that the books had dropped, they were gone, period, you know. And I remember for Hellrisen 3, as soon as I started seeing pictures online, I had drove like everywhere, and I have a lot of different comic shops in Houston, and I probably tracked in like 200-300 miles, you know, just driving to different comic shops trying to track down that comic. If I was doing a YouTube channel at that time, man, that would have probably been a fun string of videos, because it was just bad luck after bad luck after bad luck. Real off topic, but that was my AOK from Chop and Drop 2013. Please go check out his channel. You know, I mean, I love Chop's channel. It's very fun. You have to go check it out. He speaks to me on a different level. He does this whole thing where he has all this anime in the background, and I'm a big fan of everything he displays, because I grew up with most of it. But it could be random clips from Ninja Turtles to Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, or Batman the Animated Series, and I enjoy all that. And he does his comic hauls and stuff like that. He also shows off other stuff that he's into, and incidentally, it's some of the same stuff that I'm into. I don't talk about a lot of the stuff that I collect, but I do collect coins and foreign money, and he's kind of into that too. I can't thank Chop enough for this AOK. I mean, pretty much everything I can think. I think I only had one comic out of all that. So I mean, you talk about him not knowing what's in my collection, and actually get him able to give me everything one double. That's pretty good. Those are good odds. Chop, I already told you I got something coming for you and your son. I'm definitely gonna give him more Pokemon cards that I have saved up. I have 3 AOKs that I intend to go out at some point. I just need a little more money to ship those AOKs. But Chop, I already got you a little, and a couple other people. But thanks, Chop. That's my video. Like, comment, subscribe. Please check out Chop and Drop. Link will be down below. And everybody have a great Saturday. Have a great weekend. Get out there and get some comics. You know, there's some great comics that just released. Go out there and see some movies. Enjoy the family. Enjoy your neighbors, your friends, even some randos. All right, guys. Evil out.